I am going to introduce you to my glorious team. Can I please have a lovely applause for my majestic bus driver, Jeroen? And of course, last but not least, I am accompanied by a lovely assistant, and her name is Sarah. Y Sarah es mi asistente, es disponible para todas las preguntas. Wenn Sie noch Fragen haben, dann können Sie immer an Sarah fragen. Welcome, we have now arrived at the Zaanse Schans, and this is one of the very first industrial regions of Europe, and this is thanks to the windmills. They were a great technological advance back in the day, and they increased the production compared to the manual labor like exponentially. We're going to be visiting one of the woodcutter windmills. We have windmills that perform a lot of tasks. We have water pumping windmills, windmills that extract oil, windmills that make paint, windmills that make peanut butter, even a windmill that makes spices, or that generates if you walk in afterwards, actually, you have time to walk back and you can visit this one, because this one is for free. The houses here, they're over 300 years old, and the windmills over 400 years. And there's going to be something fun to see. You will see a significant difference in the water level. Here on the left side, that's the natural water. It's a lot higher than on the right side. When you walk over, you will see the canals. Now we have these canals, they're so important in Holland, to drain the excessive water away. In Holland we are beneath the sea level. So what would happen if we didn't drain all the water into these marshlands? Then the water level would be so high, we'd all be drowning. The windmills, the houses here, and we couldn't live. But please, it's not an attraction, it's an actual real working windmill, so don't walk where you shouldn't be walking or touch things, because people have passed away after this visit. Not on my tour,
but we are still using our windmill for the daily production as a sawmill. So that means that all the wood what we saw in here, we sell it to lots of people who are making furniture, restoring other windmills, or reconstruct old houses. Because I can still saw very easy all original sizes. Now later on inside I will tell you more about the working of our windmill, but we are doing lots of things with the power of the wind. So our windmill is only to saw wood. The windmill next to us, it's an oil mill. Nowadays he is pressing oil out of linseed from flax. Linseed oil is still used to make paint because linseed oil is an oil that dries. But if you want to make some paint, you need colors. Now the second windmill next to the oil one, it's the windmill where they grind colors, pigments. So if they want to make some yellow or green, they are using different types of rocks. or if they want to make an orange color, they are using the roof tiles from the top of the houses. So with big stones they grind it to a powder, a pigment, what you can mix up with linseed oil to make paint. Now we even have a windmill to grind corn, to make flour, a windmill to make paper. But the most important windmill for this area in the early days, what do you think? Pumping water, very good. Pumping water because we live below sea level. And you can see the difference between the water level very well because you just walked over a small dike. When you take a look on the other side, you can see the polder, and the polder is 1 meter lower than the water level out here. So we are always pumping the water up and up and up till it's on the sea level, and then we pump it into the sea and all the water it's out of the Netherlands. Now today, it's not really a good day for me because the wind is very slowly. So that's why the wings of the windmill are turning now with 4 sails on the wings. Now we are using 2 white and 2 orange sails. And the sails on the wings are just to catch the wind, like a sailing ship. But when the windmill is turning too fast, when the wind is too strong, I can control my speed by making the sails half, or on the end I even can turn without them. So it's always depending of the wind speed, how much sails we will put on the wings. And the wind is always changing from direction. So I can turn the top of the windmill 360 around to catch the wind from every wind direction I wanted to. So the wings of a windmill are always standing facing to the wind. Now, if I want to start with sewing, I take one of the trees out of the water, I will bring them in front of the windmill and there I will pull them in, and that's all what's happened inside. Would you like to have a look in? Yeah. And I can tell you some more about the working of our windmill. The easiest way, one half of the crew can climb up the ladder on the left, you can climb up and walk into the windmill, and the other half can follow me and we'll take the other door. On the power of the wind, I can pull the tree. Now we'll start them for a moment. The wind's on the right side, left side. There we go. Every time when the middle frame goes down, I will push on the wheel 1 or 2 trees forward. So very slowly, foot by foot, it will pull the tree in. So when the whole tree is lying stable, I can start with sewing. Now even the wave going forward goes by the power of the wind. That means when the saw frame goes up, he pulls the wagon with a tree on 1 millimeter forward. When he comes down, he will saw. He goes up 1 millimeter forward, down is sewing. 1 millimeter each time means in a good mini day, 2 meter, 6 feet in an hour. It's quite slowly, huh? Yeah. It's almost nothing. Let's say man length in an hour on a windy day, huh?
Tak, Samsia, muka sikit tengok. Oh, Samsia, tunjuk muka sikit. Dah. Oh, tapi dia tak giling.
in the biggest lake of Western Europe. Ahora tengo la más grande lago de Europa, todo el agua dolce. So you will really love the fish in Volendam, the fish there, because these are all freshwater fish. I really recommend you when you get there to.
And this is importante, the wood is poplar. La madera es álamo. We use the wood fresh, then it's soft and easy to cut. La madera es fresco, blando, es más fácil para cortar. When the wood is dry, it is very light and water resistant. I can choose here partly by hand with this knife. This is a good knife, don't you think?
Yes.
Partly with these machines. Hoy en día aquí hacemos nuestros parta a mano con esa cuchilla y parte con esas máquinas. And these machines are almost 80 years old. Yes, esas máquinas tienen casi 80, almost, because tomorrow is their birthday. Serious. If the mold and the wood turn in the same direction, it will make the exact copy, and that is a right shoe. But if the mold and the wood turn opposite, it's like a mirror, and then it makes the left shoe. They spoke almost anything. Okay, we have two machines for the inside, dos máquinas para interior. Now this is the mold, there is a guide and two spoons. Aquí hay un molde para interior, una guía y dos cucharas. Okay, well, the inside is also nearly done. El interior es también casi listo. Okay. Want to take a photo? One moment. Here we go. So, here you go. Oh, ta-da! It's a good shoe, come on. Thank you. 1 finger space between your heel and the back of the shoe here, then the size is good. Very simple. Wooden shoes fit big, that is more comfortable. Cuando se quieren probar un par con un dedo de espacio aquí el talón.
What tickets?
You can also sit in.
Siapa merokok ni? Siapa merokok?
Oh, you found it, kijk eens. Ja, hou het ook op de deur. Ja.
Thì tengok rumah. Yeah.
Betul lah. This is called what?
Ah, ni Volendam.
Hello everybody. Hello. Good morning. Welcome to the cheese factory in Volendam. My name is Fatima Moraes and I would like from the container over there we bring the milk to this machine where we heat it up till 30 degrees centigrade. This temperature is very important for this liquid called rennet. Rennet is a natural enzyme which causes the milk to curd. The milk is thick, like a pudding. And we cut the milk with these special rotating knives for 10 minutes. Depois de 30 minutos, o leite já. The milk separates into two different parts. A liquid part called whey and the solid part called curd. And the curd will become the cheese, of course. O leite corta-se para-se em duas partes. Uma parte this malt in 2 hours under the press machine. Together with the stem, which tells us what kind of cheese it is. After that, we lay the cheese in a salt bath over there for 24 hours. The salt bath contains 80% water and 20% salt. It gives the cheese a natural kind and better taste. Pois pomos os queijos na salmoura, the homemade Gouda Cheese. We talk about young cheese. After 4 months, it's slightly mature cheese. After 8 months, it's old. Depois de 4 semanas, o queijo está pronto para ser comido. Este queijo, Gouda. Então, if you like old cheese, we have a very special one upstairs. It's almost 3 years old. This cheese is like Parmesan. It's very tasty, but also really hard. Este queijo já tem 3 anos. Como podem ver, ele também é forte, mas também é liso. You can keep them out of fridge for at least 4 weeks and inside of the fridge for about 4 months. You can travel with your cheese, no problem. Temos pacotes diferentes.
For everyone to buy the cheese for the bigger.
Everyone to buy, everyone to taste. Itulah.
Betul lah, gambling dan chips lah. Kita kongsi lah, gambling chips. Betul kita ada makanan. Lepas tu crane ni marah. Sebab crane ni marah. Volendam.
Dutch also have a way of saying something like that. So look at your husband, look at your wife, your boyfriend, your girlfriend, or maybe a handsome stranger on the bus. You look him in the eye and then you say, romantically, hallo schatje. Hallo schatje. Yeah, works every time for me in the club.